All right, well, good morning, Rotary District 7770. Welcome to Conversations with Rotary Action People for Monday, October 18th. There's only one more Monday in the month of October. Can you believe it? It will be November before you know it. My name is Donald Hovis. I'm your CWRAP host, and I'm from the Chicora Rotary Club in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I would like to give a special shout out once again to Mary Gask of the 5 Points Rotary Club in Columbia for setting up today's speaker and all of our speakers on CWRAP. I will also say, as I say every week, if you have had a speaker speak to your club or you know a speaker that we could benefit from with Mary so that we can have them on CWRAP. Okay, so before I go to the bio on our speaker, and I've met Joe via email before, and he's provided something for me and my club, and what he's going to talk about today. I want to know who we have on the line. So, using the chat box today, put your name, your Rotary Club, and answer this question. Does your Rotary Club recognize first responders, whether you do a fireman of the year, police officer of the year, public safety professional of the year? If you're in a Rotary Club that honors those, we want to know your name, your Rotary Club, and what you honor. For example, I'm in Chicora Rotary in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We recognize a fireman of the year. Last week after CWRAP, I left here and went to the Myrtle Beach Rotary Club. They recognize a police officer of the year. So put your name, your Rotary Club, and if you recognize any first responders in your Rotary Club. Okay, so our speaker today is Rotarian, a fellow Rotarian, Joe Watowski, who is a past president of the Rotary Club of Carteret, New Jersey, as well as he is also a Paul Harris Fellow. In Carteret, he has been the local town accountant for over 40 years, and now his professional career has served as a city councilman. Joe is a volunteer firefighter of the Fire Company Number 2, and although retired now, he is still very active in serving firefighters in the state of New Jersey. Joe is a member and delegate of the New Jersey Firemen's Association and a member of the accountant for the Middlesex County Volunteer Fire Chiefs Association. Additionally, he serves the local police department as past president of the Honorary Police Benevolent Association. Over the past year, Joe has worked with the Rotary Licensing Department to design an official Medal of Honor for all Rotary clubs across the world to award firefighters, EMTs, and police officers for going above and beyond the call of duty in their local communities. Joe is here today to share more about his initiative and how he would like to see all clubs across the country recognize their frontline heroes, especially after this past year. Joe, before you talk, I will say if there's anyone on here and you are interested in learning how to run a program or how to recognize first responders, I will put my information in the chat box. I know how we've done it in our club for over 8 years, and I've really taken the program from here way up here. And one of those reasons is with Joe's fantastic medal. So, Joe, welcome to CWRAP and welcome to Rotary District 7770 here in South Carolina, sir.
Oh, good. Thank you, Don. And I also like to thank Mary for getting me hooked up here with a conversation with the Rotary Action people. So I'm a little excited today to share my initiative that I have been working on. You gave my bio. So now over the past year, I have worked with Rotary International Department to design and approve Medal of Honor for local Rotary clubs and then districts for Firefighter of the Year, Police Officer of the Year, EMT of the Year, to the local heroes in our cities and districts have gone above and beyond the call of duty and displayed acts of heroism and bravery. I know the Rotary clubs always honored their local heroes. However, there was no national standard among clubs for doing so. So we can now share a vendor information about to see you later. I'm proud to create a new way of formalizing or standardizing how Rotary clubs honored and recognize firefighters, police officers, and EMTs. I'm reaching out to you today to ask for support and to help spread the message of this new program for all Rotary clubs. Sharing my initiative on Facebook and with Rotary groups, I am honored to share that local Rotary clubs across the world have awarded and recognized about 70 frontline heroes in the past 6 months. These are firefighters, police officers, and EMTs and nurses. Here's just a couple of quick stories. District 7475 in New Jersey, during their annual district conference club, were given the opportunity to present medals of honor to the firefighters, police officers, EMTs. Roughly 30 frontline heroes were recognized during the virtual event, an impressive display of recognition from our district. Bill Robson from our Rotary Zone 28 coordinator, past District 50/50 governor, presented Langley Memorial Hospital COVID cohorts with a plaque and medal of honor to the nurses. See, and I have a couple of attached photos that we'll be going over later. The presentation includes a drive-by by all the fire trucks and police cars, Rotary vehicles, much honking and banging of pots and pans. A very small way to say thank you to everyone in Langley Memorial Hospital for their distinguished service. Rotary Club, also in Brampton, Canada, on behalf of Badar Shamin, he's the president of Canada, who may you know, presented Constable Michael Mallory with the Police Officer of the Year award as an impressive ceremony, and proudly displayed the Rotary Medal of Honor on his uniform. So I thank you now for a couple of minutes here, and I would like to know if there's any questions on my initiative. Or could you run those pictures that we just sent you?
Joe,
Yes.
somehow we lost Donald. His internet must have gone out, and so I think you probably sent the PowerPoint to him, and he was going to show the pictures because
Yes.
he's not back on.
He did. Let me see if I can pull them up on my computer, because Joe sent them to me as well. I don't know that I can do this because I'm not signed in as the district. Oh, okay. Donald should be back on here. He's back on.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Not sure what happened, guys, but I told you. I got the Lou Mello. That's what I got.
I
Okay,
thought
can
I
you
was
start-
taking over, Donald.
Donald, will you start the recording again? And Joe's ready to show us pictures, but I would like to get this recorded if you can start the recording again.
Yep, here we go.
I was trying to record it on my phone, and that was. Gotcha.
Let me pull up my the slides. I had to restart my computer, guys. I apologize. This is why we try to start early, but hey, things happen. But here we go. Joe, here is your presentation, sir.
Okay.
Can you see it, Joe?
Oh, yes, I could. Those are the firefighters. There we go. Those are, we got from different Rotary clubs that sent us their pictures in. Picture of the medals.
I don't know what you said, so do you want me to just keep scrolling through?
Yes, please scroll through.
I will try to go a little slow, so if someone wants to read what is on the slide, they have an opportunity. I'm sure you're going to say it, but right here on the bottom of this screen right here, guys, is how you get the medals right here. See it? I'm putting my mouse around it. I don't know if you can see that on your end, but. And I'm sure Joe will tell us that at the end here.
Oh, definitely.
They are first class medals. They are really nicely well done. So. Here's you said for me to stop here. So this is actually my club last year or in May. All right, that's the end of the slide deck, Joe.
Okay, right. And you notice that not only they make them for the police, fire, and EMTs. They also make them for if you want to give the nurses one, they'll make you one up for nurses of the year. In my hometown, we gave one for the mayor of the year award, our Rotary Club. And then we gave one to our fire chief of the year. So you could make up other ones. You just have to ask the company whatever you like. And that website is rotarymedals.com. Everybody, if you want to write it down, rotarymedals.com.
I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you.
So Joe, are we going to continue talking or you want us to ask questions?
You could now ask questions.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So I'm looking at the Rotary Medals page, and I see that there are 3 medals: firefighter, police officer, and EMT. Are there other medals for people like frontline nurses, doctors?
Those you call the company up and they'll make them up for you.
Okay, so you can customize the badge. Okay.
Yes. So if you have a mayor or somebody else that you would like to give to, yes. Because we gave one out to a town administrator who helped with getting the what do they call it? Getting the needles for the vaccinations. He coordinated everything, so he got a medal for.
Okay. Well, I pulled up your Facebook site too, and I'll go with that as well.
Okay.
This does look like something I think every club could certainly do. It doesn't cost hardly any money. I've got to
Right.
go answer the door. Be right back.
Joe, I had a question.
Go ahead.
How many, do you have a listing of how many clubs have actually participated in this program and how many countries?
Oh, okay. I don't have an actual list. All right, but in the past 6 months, we did 70
Wow.
medals. All right, including Canada. Okay, that I can remember.
Okay. And the profits from the sale of these medals go to the foundation. Did I read that somewhere? Is that correct?
The profit from these go to the company that makes it naturally. All right. No, it doesn't go to the foundation.
So there's is there a markup, or does Rotary get anything back for these once we order them from the company?
Rotary International gets back.
Okay,
Because-
Rotary.
Because it's licensed through Rotary International.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's like Russell Hampton, a percentage goes back into Rotary.
Yes, Hampton's a good example.
Okay, great. Thank you. And what's the turnaround time on getting the medals? Do you know?
They have them in stock all the time now.
Okay.
So you can get them very quickly. And each one has a little engraved gold plate on the bottom. You could put down presented by Rotary Club of, you can put down your Rotary Club name in there.
Okay. Do you know if the people that receive these actually wear them on their uniform? Do they,
Okay,
Donald?
yes, on their what they call Class A uniforms, they would wear the medal. But if
Okay.
they're just on their regular uniform, everyday uniform, and they're by their badge, they would just wear a citation bar.
Okay. And the citation bar comes with the medal, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
This is there's
Gotcha.
this right here, and this is then the medal.
Awesome. It looks good. And I know you've worked really hard on getting it to be exactly what Rotary International wants and what you want. It's a good award. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rotary is very, very particular about their marks.
Yes,
So
they are.
we have to constantly be careful that people aren't making up pins that look strange or cover up the Rotary wheel or something to that effect.
So I want to answer, and I'd like to step in, and Susan Knupp posted a comment in the chat. And how do you decide who gets a medal? So in the case of our club, Susan, we have 5 nominees for Firefighter of the Year. We have a Firefighter of the Year committee that is made up of Rotarians who review the nominations and select a winner. And we gave the medal to the winner that was selected.
Thank you.
And Donald, do you do this every year, or have you done this every year? And this is the first time you've ever used these awards?
Correct. So this was the first ever award given out of these kind in the state of South Carolina, was given out at my club in May. And yes, we do it every May, and we've been doing it in every May for 25 plus years.
So you, just so I can get my head around this, so you go to the fire chief or to the police officer and say, okay, who in your organization has been outstanding this year? We would like to present them an award from the Rotary Club.
So in about February, I reach out to the fire chief here in Myrtle Beach and say, okay, it's time that we schedule our annual Fireman of the Year celebration. These are the dates that we can meet at the Dunes Club in Myrtle Beach in May. What date works best for you? And then when he comes back and says, okay, May 14th or whatever, that date is blocked off. At that point, we develop a nomination form. And I say, send this out to your and we're looking to at least have 5. He knows that because a year after year, it's been the same fire chief. And then once he gets 5 nominations back, he sends them over. I schedule a meeting with my committee. Now, I'll be honest, a lot more goes in after the fact. You know, we haven't even talked about this, and this is not really Joe's presentation, but we give out like money. Myrtle Beach Rotary Club had 8
Wow.
nominees for Police Officer of the Year last week. They did not give out one of these medals, but they did make every one of their nominees a Paul Harris Fellow. So there's a lot of things. We give $1,000 to the winner. We give them big duffel bags full of prizes and stuff from all around the Myrtle Beach area. So if you really want to know more, get in touch with me, but I don't want to take Joe's presentation away.
So Joe, how did you come up with this?
This was a initiative because I'm also a volunteer fireman.
Okay.
And over the years, and over the past few years, they've been knocking down the police departments across the United States. And that's not what Rotary is about. I says, no, we gotta do something to counter them. So I came up with the program.
It's a good program.
Thank you.
And like Lou, I think every club should be involved in doing something with this. I just think and the medal is absolutely gorgeous. It's a good job.
Good, thank you. I would like to see every officer have one.
I agree. It's given me something to think about. I'm going to approach my club about it. I don't know if any of the rest of you on here have done that with your club or talked about it.
No, but I will.
We will now, as soon as I get information from Donald. What do the medals cost, Donald? You can probably know off the top of your head. You remember?
Joe, what are they? $200?
No, $79.99.
For a medal, okay.
$79.99 for a medal.
And Rotary International gets licensee fees off those, which is fine.
Yes, they do.
Yes. And do you know the turnaround time on that, Joe? I think I asked that a minute ago.
Yes, you
2
did
weeks,
that
3 weeks?
stocked.
Okay.
They have them in stock. They're ready to go.
Okay.
Because they know that this is important.
Sure. Sure.
And
Okay.
you fill out everything online, how you want the medal engraved and everything. It's an online like form
It's
to fill out. Yeah. And
So
however you
Joe-
fill it out is how it's engraved. So you got to be very careful that you make sure you type it correctly
Right.
on the form.
Whatever you want to go on that plate, you put down the Rotary Club of whatever. Yes, type it correctly.
Okay. Donald, can you I know you're going to send it to Lou. Will you send me information like the nomination form that your club uses and that type thing?
Sure.
I would be
Okay.
interested.
Donald, could I ask you to send me that as well? I'd like to share that with the clubs I'm working with.
Sure.
And Susan's a good one. She's an AG. She can get it out to a lot of clubs.
This
Oh,
this would also be a good thing to put in the district newsletter, which is now, online on the homepage, the DACDB.
Yes.
Now it seems to be working again.
So
Um,
Donald,
Put something in there.
as public image chair, can you do that?
Absolutely, Mary Gask.
No, I really think because we don't have that many people on the call. And even though we all might want to get something done in our club or even in our area, it'd be much simpler to try to spread the news. Now, I know we talked about this about a year ago, Donald. I think you brought it up maybe in one of our sessions.
Mhm.
But now that I've been able to see some of this, I've gone to the homepage and Facebook, Joe's homepage there. This looks like something that just about any club would just be delighted to do. We're always looking to
I agree.
work in the community, join with community partners. We always make our mayor an honorary member of the club, and usually the police chief and the fire chief. But we haven't gone as far as to like individually recognizing members of those forces. So we do have an EMT in our club, which is great, but she's also does other things too. And among being a lawyer, I don't know how she does what she does. She lives like 3 lives.
Well, I was an accountant and I'm also a volunteer fireman.
There you go. That's how you do it. Just ask Joe.
When the alarm goes in, I go.
So Donald, when you put this information up, can you put Joe's contact and how to get to the Facebook and the website for the Heroes program?
Yes.
Okay, super. Very good. Joe, thank you so much.
Oh,
I hope
good.
we piqued interest in a lot of people and that this will be something that can be used with other clubs in the
Good.
future.
Good. Thank you for your support.
Well, thank you for doing this.
was
This
very
is what
informative,
happens.
Joe.
Somebody
Thank you very
understands and
much.
sees that nothing is being done and they take the initiative and they go and run with it and do it.
Mhm.
And looks
it.
like you've done it correctly. You've gone through RI to make sure that it's properly introduced and endorsed. So that's
Yes.
great.
Yes,
You
it is.
notice how we are so adept at putting off all the work onto Donald since he's the leader of this team. So thank you, Donald. You will
He's
do a
public
wonderful
image
job as
chair.
always.
That's one of the things that comes with it, Donald.
That's what happens when you get kicked off of Zoom, Lou. But I will say what I will do so it can be on recording and people can hear this. If you're an AG, you're going to get the slide deck from today. You'll
Great.
get Joe's contact information. You'll get my contact information, obviously. And I'll also put the sample nomination form from my club in the email. Now, the people on here that are not AGs have asked for the slide presentation. I would encourage all AGs to share this with club presidents and then get the message out that way.
Will you send it? Will you put me on that AG list? I know I'm not an AG, but would you put me on that list? Please.
Mary,
Well, I don't know. We have to
always
check Rotary
top-
protocols for that, Mary. You're getting pushy
you're
now.
always the top-
I'm at,
you're at the
Susan,
top
can you
of my-
forward it to me once you
I'll
get
forward
it?
it to you, Mary.
Don't worry. And then what I would say, Susan, in your area, I would say you work with your clubs to determine, okay, which club is going to do a police officer, which area is going to do EMT, which area is going to do firefighter. So that, like in the case of our club, we don't ever do police officer, and Myrtle Beach never does fireman. So we work together so that they know we do firemen, they do police. You understand?
Got it.
And it's great. They had a great event. Wish they would have given these medals out. And I told them about this, Joe. So
Hmm.
maybe next year, they said.
Okay.
Well,
Any
I
further
like
questions
that
on
one.
there today from anybody?
No, Joe, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
It was
Very
much.
interesting. Thank
For
you,
the-
Joe.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Don't ever stop being a Rotarian.
No, I've been around for a very long time now.
Great.
You only get a
Well,
chance to say no once, right, Joe? Once
I know.
you're in, you're in.
Mhm.
That's how it works.
Okay. While it's on record, Mary Gask, would you talk to us about our district golf tournament?
Yes, we are making plans right now. We're looking for sponsors. We have all different levels. You can go, Maureen has been working on the website for us. You can go to
Oh.
RNGI International, RNG International. I think that's it, right, Maureen? And the website's up. It's got the flyer information. We've got a Facebook page that I'm also going to put the information on today. I've been remiss at doing that. But it's June 17th at Watowski. Teams are $800 for a team of 4, $200 per player. We're going to have a veterans or a heroes team this year. So if a club wants to participate in that, or several clubs can go in and buy a slot for a hero. So yeah, it's going to happen. It's the second one. We feel we're good about it. We made a lot of money last year. We hope to make even more this year. So please start promoting to your clubs and get us some.
Mary, what's
sponsors.
that website again? I couldn't catch it.
It's, tell me, Maureen. It's rnginternational.com.
RNG?
Our Rotary
I'll put it in the
National.
chat box.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Marie.
So I
Rotary
have an idea,
Golf
Mary.
Invitational.com.
I have an idea, Mary. So
RNGI
you're saying we're
Invitational.
having a heroes team at the golf tournament. Well, wouldn't it be kind of ironic if those heroes received a medal?
Yeah, it would be a great
How
idea.
about that, right?
Perfect place.
So maybe we could have like a police officer, a fireman, a EMT, you know what I mean? So that would be
Yep.
really
Exactly.
cool.
Yeah, we can promote that as well. That would be awesome. There's also a Facebook page, Lou. So, and you can find it the same way, Rotary National Golf Invitational. Thank you, Maureen.
Also, I know District Governor Paul is not with us today. Maybe he is getting ready to visit a club, or
He's in Somerville.
he's in Somerville. Okay, good deal. But
Lou
the
could talk
district-
about the conference.
Lou, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you mean since I'm on the conference call and the super committee?
Yeah.
Yeah, the conference is full go. It's going to be in person, March 11, 12, 13. And the price is going to be $225 prior to December 31st. We have not put the details in DACDB yet, although we have posted the information for the hotel. It's a Sonesta Hotel, which is a really, really nice hotel in Hilton Head. The price is $179 a night. And that might sound high, but it's not for Hilton Head. It's like almost half price for a St. Patty's Day weekend in Hilton Head. So it's a really, really good price. We're going to have, it's going to be a family oriented approach. There'll be a lot of activities, will be barbecue and such, but I encourage you to tell your members, book the hotel now, even before they register, because the hotel will be very, very tight because of St. Patty's Day weekend. So I've got to book a bunch of rooms. I got to book my room. Plus I've got to figure out how many youth exchange kids I'm going to have. Normally I put them at a less expensive hotel and go over there and stay with them or stay at the regular hotel. This year, the 179 is about the best I'm going to be able to do. So we're just going to keep them there. That way it'll be a little more intimate with the Rotarians. We'll get a chance to see them all the time. But it should be a good affair. And I will tell you now, we are requiring that you either be vaccinated and present a vaccination proof, or that you get a test within 48 or 72 hours and present that proof. And we will have people at the registration desk basically checking to make sure everybody's doing that. That applies to speakers. It applies to all attendees. We thought that it was the most safe way for everybody to feel comfortable coming to the conference. I did not go to the Rotary Zone Institute in Naples, Florida, because they could not tell me if people were vaccinated or tested or not. So it was just a wide open thing. And I said, I'm sorry, I can't go. I've had surgery to the point where I'm concerned about that. So I said, I'm so sorry. So I miss seeing all those people that I get to see like once a year, unfortunately. But our district conference is going to be a safe environment. So also for you AGs and presidents, we're trying to find out from the clubs about how many people might be coming from your club, just so we have a general idea. And it's not a commitment, just find out, like Maureen, if you're going to have like 4 or 5. I know my club, we pay registrations for 5 or 6. So we'll have 5 or 6 for sure, because people go, they'll spend money on a hotel, but they'll get their registration paid for. So that's probably more than you wanted to hear, but that's a quick recap.
And Lou, what we're telling them on booking the rooms is to book it before it turns green, because if you don't book it by a certain time, the St. Patrick's Day people will.
Yes,
It will
yes,
be a green room.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to book mine pretty soon. I'm just waiting. I've had 2 more youth exchange applicants in the last week. So I'm hoping to get, maybe a couple more even. So anyway, it'll be a lot of fun. Food will be great. It'll be great seeing everybody. There'll be wine tasting and beer tasting and all kinds of other things going on.
The thing I think that they're going to see more this year than what they've seen in the past is, first of all, we've not had one in 3 years since
2
David
years.
Thoreau- 2 years.
2 years. Yeah.
And the second thing is Paul and Lou and Susan Terrard are really working hard to make this a family reunion type thing, very relaxed, and to welcome everybody back, because it's been a long time since we've all been together. So they are really promoting that. There's going to be a video coming out soon with Digit Matheny welcoming you in. And when you see that, you realize that it's going to be fun.
Oh, it will be fun.
It'll be a fun conference. So don't want to miss it.
Yeah, I went my first one back in 2000, right after I joined Rotary. And I had no clue what it was about. But once I went there, I said, I'm never going to miss another one.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
So if someone out there is listening to all of these comments and they're saying, okay, they've given me a lot of information, but where do I go find out more information on the conference, Lou?
You go to DACDB, dacdb.com, and it'll be on our calendar. And also on the very first homepage, there's going to be a paragraph about the district conference. So when you open up DAC-DB homepage, on the left is a blurb about something else. On the right is a blurb about the conference. So it, the information is there. We've also sent stuff out all to the clubs, to the presidents, and probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks, there'll be a much more concerted blitz. We're waiting on some videos, I think, as Mary mentioned. We're having a few people kind of chit chat about the conference, but I'm hoping we get 300 people there. If we do, that's great. If we don't, that's okay too. But the people that are going to be there, they're going to really enjoy it. They really will.
And if you're out there and you're listening to this and you're saying, okay, can I book my reservation online? The answer is yes. And the booking code you need to book it online is in DAC-DB. And you
Right.
can also call that hotel directly and give them that code. But you need that code to book your reservations. To get
Yeah, we had some people already booked like a
Rotary
few
rate.
weeks ago, and we barely had the information, but they got the rate. They explained what it was, and the hotel said, "Oh yes, you're with the Rotary group. Fine. You get the rate."
Excellent. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Lou. And most of all, thank you, Joe, for your presentation. Appreciate you being with us this morning. Folks, next week, Halloween Trivia 2021. Now, please do me a favor. Between now and next Monday, I want you to go to Google and I want you to simply type Halloween Trivia. That's all I want you to do. Look at the different links because that's what I'm going to do next Monday at 11:01 when we start this program. Okay? Mary, you got your hand up.
Yeah, Donald, did you want us to dress up this year? Because last year I came as Bernie. I didn't know if you wanted us to dress up again this year.
Well, what I not want you to dress up is the question.
Okay. The other thing is, if y'all did not participate in last year's Halloween thing, it was absolutely hysterical. I have gone back and watched the video a couple of times, and every time I laugh myself stupid. I mean, we were the dumbest Rotarians you have ever seen when it comes to Halloween. Nobody could be stupider. I mean, it was awful, but we had fun. It was just 45 minutes of just fun. So
I don't think I've ever
lot of
laughed that
time.
hard in my entire life.
I
So
know it was
I'm
hysterical.
giving you where I'm going to get the questions from. Okay, guys. So we have to be better this year than last year because last year was just a laughing episode of wrong answers. Okay. So wear your Halloween costume, brush up on your Halloween trivia, and we'll see you next Monday for the next Conversations with Rotary Action People, our Halloween trivia edition. And if you're saying, well, I can't be part of Halloween trivia, don't you worry. We have Christmas trivia coming up down the road. So please be with us for our trivia games as it's a ton of fun. So I will end today with the Rotary four-way test. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Hope everyone has a great week. We'll see you next Monday on the next Conversation with Rotary Action People. Take care, folks. That's a wrap.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks again, Joe.